Back to the heads-up battle. Moon Kim with a queen 10, just calling this time.
Yeah, limping in with the queen 10, and Habib happy to see a flop with the 4 deuce.
The humming continues from Moon Kim. Flop comes up jack 6-4. Habib getting a piece of that.
He's got bottom pair, and he's going to lead out and bet 120,000.
Now Moon Kim with just queen high. Well, look at this. He's going to float it a little bit. He's made the call.
Really surprises me. A 10 comes on the turn, so a good card for Moon, but when you don't raise pre-flop with a queen 10, you hit nothing. Why getting involved? But it's gone check, check.
Check.
And Habib checks again, and certainly Moon will get a value bet in here. Gotta think he's got the best hand now. The opponent checked the turn and checked the river.
Bringing the chips in, 375,000. Habib with the 4s.
Well, wouldn't blame the guy. He paid this off, but he's going to raise it, Vince. Really puzzled by this raise. He's got a hand that he can call the guy if he's bluffing, but in case he's got a real duke, all you're doing is burn up your money here.
Well, you're correct. It's a little baffling, but nevertheless, he's done it.
Well, you admire guys when they make plays in certain situations, when it's the only way they can win the pot, but here, he's got a hand you can actually call with in case your opponent's bluffing, where you win the pot.
But he's styling tonight. He's made moves, and he's going to lose that pot.
Well, Moon Kim is going to make the call here with the 2 10s and win this pot. Not an easy call for him to make when it gets raised to 900,000, but certainly one that you're probably going to make.
So these guys trying to outplay one another. They're playing a lot of creative hands, and that time, the jeweler winds up on top again.
Well, Vince, one thing's for sure. They're breaking that myth that most people think about amateur players, that they only bet and raise when they have a hand. Doyle Breton has done it!
Sexton, WPT champion!
Will you be the next WPT champion? With Club WPT Gold, you have a shot at a World Poker Tour title, all from the comfort of your own home. Multiple WPT events run throughout the year, with qualifiers starting at just 2 chips. Keep an eye on the lobby to find your next opportunity. Win the title, lift the trophy, etch your name into poker history. Club WPT Gold, where WPT champions are made.
Right to the felt we go once again. John Dolan, first to play. Quickly mucks a 7-3. Now it's on to Joe Serock, the free spirit, the skateboarder.
Yeah, picks up the computer hand, the queen 7 offsuit.
Kind of piques his interest. He's going to make a raise of 60,000.
Gregg Bergeron's got 2 10s and just calls with them. Doesn't re-raise, just doesn't want to get extremely involved with a chip leader, I guess, a guy that can bust him.
Look at this. Tommy Vitas with King Queen has called Sharon out. Now Kyle. This is just going to cost him an additional 30,000. He is on the extreme short stack, of course.
He's got no hand, though, Vince. He's got a 9 deuce offsuit, so
he's going to fold it.
Even though he's getting really good action on his money, but just can't see getting your money in there with a 9 deuce. He folds, as I would have.
And the flop comes up ace 6-4.
That's no help to anybody, and look at this. Joe Serock just going to lead right out.
Well, it's a continuation bet, 115,000. Now Craig with the pair of 10s. Look at this, a quick ejection there.
Well, Vince, he lost his pot by not raising it pre-flop.
Vitas also going out, and Joe Serock, a great player. He looks back.
Sure, black deuce.
You see that smile? That is a bluffer's smile.
You threw me off. I was gonna re-raise.
It's only when you bluff you can smile like that.
Yeah, but it's absolutely the thief look.
Right? Action's gonna go right back on Darren Elias. He was 5th at Borgata this season. What a talent, and this time he's got King 9, and he raised, makes it 105,000. Calderero out.
Around to Daniel Buzzgone. He finished 3rd earlier this season at Borgata to take the lead in the WPT Player of the Year race. If he wins here tonight, it goes out here.
Sean Kunix with a Queen Jack will make the call. So we have King 9 up against Queen Jack, and there's the flop, and it is a queen on the flop. Queen 10-4 with all spades.
Sean is going to check the top pair. Darren, as you can see, has the flush draw with the gut shot straight draw.
He's going to bet 110,000. Sean with top pair, no flush.
But look at this. It's going to be the check raised by Sean, Vince. Yes, it is. He has check raised him to 275,000. Darren, with the double drawing kind of hand, is going to make the call now. Kind of hand that's scary, because even if you make a spade flush, you're not really thrilled with the 9 of spade. Now the 10 comes off, which pairs the boards. Sean's still out in front with the queens, but he's going to check them.
Scary card sometimes.
Look at this. Darren is reaching for chips, Vince. Most players would just snap check behind him to get the free draw at the flush or the straight, but not this guy. He is betting out 425,000, going to put the pressure on the chip leader.
That is one bold move by the 25-year-old.
You're scared the guy was slow playing you with a flush. Maybe he's got queens with a bigger kicker. Maybe he made 3 10s on the turn. Well, you're essentially drawing dead. And Sean is going to give it up. But salute this guy, Darren Elias, for making that bet on the turn to win that pot. I can feel the steam coming off Juanda's head right now for throwing that hand away. Even though we know he would have split the pot, but he doesn't know it. He thinks he got robbed.
This hand, Marchese's already raised with a nothing 10-3 of diamonds. Andrew's gone out. John Juanda now with a real hand, ace-jack. And he's going to move it up to 510.
Says, pal, think you're going to bluff me the last pot and get away with it this time? I don't think so. Let me 3-bet you right here.
Big Cheese, though, has to be feeling good after that last hand, but might have got a little too sloppy with this one. Hasn't folded yet, though. Wait a second. He's not going to just call. He is going to raise with 10-3.
This is incredible. He just outplayed Juanda the last hand. Going to try to outplay him here. Only has a 10-3.
Big Cheese is looser than a schoolgirl after confession.
Well,
Awful line.
he has 4-bet him here with a 10-3. And all of a sudden, you think you have a premium hand here with the ace-jack. And now you get 4-bet, and it just shrinks up into nothing. But Juanda going to make the call, wants to see a flop. So here we go. These two guys going to war. Now flop queen 7-7, no help to anybody. Juanda checks. Marchese has been relentless with his continuation bets. He's done it 100% of the time. He gets the last bet in before the flop. And he's doing it here.
He certainly is with absolutely nothing. Zip and pip 10-3. He is betting 550.
And the pot's got 1.9 million in it. So because of that prize, Juanda may continue to get involved, but the way the hand's played, it's hard to keep playing ace-jack, folks. And he lays it down, and in back-to-back pots, Tom Marchese has outplayed the old-school veteran, John Juanda.
Oh, man, the Big Cheese has great poker instincts. He's only 24 years old, but he's one of the best in the world.
And a cool cucumber at the table.
Yeah, he is tough. He folds this hand now. Trevor Pope from Wisconsin, 25 years old. And now in the background, you see his friend who's dressed up like a pope.
Around at the Royal Flush Girls Social Bar, a man dressed as a pope, rooting Trevor Pope on here tonight.
And he's going to raise with a queen 10, makes it 135 to go. Philippe's out, and now it's around to the grinder from Florida. Used to be the hottest player on the circuit, of course. He's got the family, he's got the wife here, he's got 6-4 of hearts.
Grinder loves these kind of hands.
Loves it.
That's why people love the grinder. Loves to play these kind of hands and any other 2 cards for them.
All right, he is called now the German chip leader with a 6-5 of spades. He elects to fold the Irishman. Steve out. So 2-way action, Mike, between the Pope and the grinder. Here's the flop.
Now flop comes king 4-3. Continuation bet coming up here, as you can see.
By Trevor Pope. Yep. The Pope has bet 125. The grinder picked up the piece of that. He's going to make the call.
The grinder has second pair here. He's got the 2 4s.
All right, to the turn we go.
An ace comes off. Obviously no help to either player, but Trevor Pope was going to try to represent that he might have an ace in his hand here. He is going to bet yet again. This is a very good bet by Trevor Pope here.
230,000. He's only been playing for a few years, and he's putting the heat on the grinder.
Well, the grinder was hoping he had ace, queen, ace, jack, something like that, where his fours were the best hand. But when the guy bets again on the turn, he's got to let it go. Just a very good bet by Trevor Pope.
Doyle Brunson has done it. Sexton, WPT champion.
Will you be the next WPT champion? With Club WPT Gold, you have a shot at a World Poker Tour title, all from the comfort of your own home. Multiple WPT events run throughout the year, with qualifiers starting at just 2 chips. Keep an eye on the lobby to find your next opportunity. Win the title, lift the trophy, etch your name into poker history. Club WPT Gold, where WPT champions are made.
Had Marvin looking for his first big-time poker tournament title. He could do it if he can win this heads-up battle. But the lone amateur who came into the final table in 6th chip position with a great shot to take the title as well.
All right, 2 of the play we go. Philippe, he's got king, queen. He's raised to 300,000. And Marvin has called. Here's the flop.
Jack 8-3 all clubs. As you can see, Mad Marvin has a flush draw and a gut shot straight draw.
They both check. And then the 10 on the turn hits Mad Marvin. Pair of 10s.
His opponent now has an open-ended straight draw, as you can see.
And Philippe has checked. Marvin gonna bet with the 10s. 275.
Now remember, Philippe raised before the flop. He checked on the flop and the turn, and now he's going to raise it here, Vince.
Very sneaky. Makes it 775.
Well, when a guy checks a couple times and then raises you just think he's got a monster hand, but Marvin has made the call because he has a flush draw and a straight draw and a pair of 10s.
River card is a 5 of spade, no flush. Philippe has nothing but king high. Does he have the heart to bet this?
The continued bluff goes on here by the Frenchman.
Weaker players would check on the river. They wouldn't continue the larceny. But the Frenchman's doing it with a bet of 875. Can he push Madman out?
That's Mad Marvin's girlfriend over there. I wonder if she'll scream out, call him, call him.
This would be the call of the night.
One of the calls of the year, I can tell you. It's just not something you would expect out of an amateur player in the first hand of the heads-up battle here.
Mad Marvin saying, does this guy have the gall to bet without a hand? And he's going out. Look at this. Philippe is going to show it.
The Frenchman showed him the bluff.
He's putting the salt in the water, stirring it up, throwing it into that deep wound of Mad Marvin. And that's going to sting. Right now, the antes are going up to 20,000, blind 60 and 120. Getting more expensive here in Philly at the beautiful Parks Casino.
250.
Right now, Reynolds is going to raise with a nothing hand. 10-4 makes it 250 to go. Anthony going to call with king 9 of diamonds.
Anthony Gregg out front at the moment. Well, flop comes ace jack 6 with 2 diamonds. Anthony's flopped a flush draw.
Check.
He checks. It's gone check, check. Now a 9 comes off, so Anthony now has 2 9s and a flush draw.
He's first to act. He's going to check it again. Let's see if he's going to check as well.
That goes check, check. Now a 10 comes off. Steven now has the best hand with 2 10s. So all the trapping Anthony was doing, probably not doing him very good.
Wow, Anthony has checked.
180.
And finally, Reynolds going to come up with a little bit of a value bet here.
Well, it is a value bet here, Vince, of 180,000 and a good one, but look at this. The check raise by Anthony Gregg right here, and Vince Stevens saying to himself, why didn't I just check there? I might have won with 2 10s, and in fact, he would have. Just like that, we've got a real horse race in terms of chip count now. Action on our chip leader. And that's what's incredible to me is the 3 elite players with the most experience, the high-stakes cash game players and all, were eliminated in 6th, 5th, and 4th place here. It's these 3 guys fighting it out for the title.
Well, it makes sense to me. But right now, Max Steinberg has raised, makes it 425 with his king high. And Raouf with a 9-7 of diamonds.
It's incredible. 2 of these guys are playing their first ever WPT event. One's playing in his 2nd.
Raouf is going to call this with his 9-7. And now Josh Hale, former chip leader, is also going to call with just a 6-7.
Well, he's getting priced in, so we got 3-way action here. Now flop comes king, jack, 3.
Max spiking the kings.
Yep, great flop for Max.
And Raouf is going to check. Josh is going to check. And top pair man. Will he make the continuation bet? You would think so, but interesting. Not.
Can't believe he didn't bet there, Vince.
Ace on the turn.
And there's a possible straight out there. Somebody could have 2 deuces where you give him a free card to beat you. Just shocked he didn't bet the kings, but let's see what happens.
Very surprising.
Well, again, it's going check to him. So now he must think the kings are good. Nobody bet when the ace hit. Nobody bet when the king hit.
Yep, and now he's going to put out 750,000 into Raouf with absolutely nothing.
He has no hand, no draw.
2 million straight.
And he is check raising to 2 million here.
Can you believe this? Josh going out?
Well, let me tell you something about this Raouf. He is not afraid to play the game.
We saw him bluff with a 4 deuce early on and be successful with it, and he's trying it again. Raising with zip and pip.
Yeah, he came over the top of the 3 bet with a 4 deuce for all his dough once. Here he's check raised to 2 million with no hand and no draw. And really, I don't know how Max can go any farther here.
Max has got to be kicking himself saying, what did I just create? I set myself up, and now I've got a horrible decision to make.
I don't understand how you can check the flop and then bet the turn.
Yeah, you're right. And he cannot call, so Raouf Malek has pulled off another huge bluff. Just a lot of guts. This is a guy that came from Texas to play poker in LA, to play in the big time, and he is doing it here tonight. He's the star at the table right now. Okay, now the antes are 5,000, but the blinds are going up to 25 and 50,000.
Nice, now I can raise like this. Raise.
Okay, back to the table we go. Philippe is raising with a 5 deuce. Makes it 100,000 to go. Now Theo with a real hand though, pair of 9s.
Yep, I'm sure you're going to see a 3 bet here. Just a matter of how much. Those plaques you see, which I love those plaques, they're 100,000 each.
Makes a total of 300,000, Mike. Matt getting out of the way.
And I expect Philip to be going soon too. He just has a 5 deuce here. Well, I assume wrong. Look at this, Vince. Don't tell me he is getting out raising chips here with just a 5 deuce. Just incredible how aggressive Philip is.
Well, it does appear like he's going to get silly here. Little does he know Theo's got a legit real hand. Oh boy.
He is re-raising here with a 5 deuce.
Oh boy, he is going to 4-bet it.
Now, this is the guy sitting in 3rd place in chip count prior to this pot. He may be sitting out of here if he's not careful. And now you've got 2 9s. It's a pretty good hand.
I'm all in.
And Theo's going all in here. Philip goes out.
That's going to turn things around right now. Theo, once again, is the chip leader.
What?
It just shows you, man. He remembered that guy 4-betting him all in with the ace deuce. Not going to take it anymore. Just forget about it, pal. Let me move in on you. See how you like it.